We are going to absolutely make do with what we have. And it looks like we are off. So for an introduction of these runners, CanadianOwl is a very, very, very good runner. Has been around for a very long time. 64-bit Link is definitely a newer runner. Not as strong mechanically, but very, very solid in persistence and continues to play these and will get better. Pizza and Chexhuman are newer names, which we do not know as well. And it looks like Owl is the only one moonfalling. Yep, so this is a full randomizer and an area rando. So this could be interesting. The only area rando that we have done, we just put the area randomizer in all the hardest settings because we were curious, because we want to learn some new tricks, and it was awesome. But we have not played any other area randomizers. Door randos are absolutely wonderful. So we have early morph. We don't know the exact settings here, but Owl with a beautiful, beautiful construction zone. So it looks like we have early supers. And Chexhuman is treating us to see what the morph ball and ceiling item is. Spazer, best beam in the game. Let's go. That's interesting. Pizza was actually facing left. Was facing left when they did that. We didn't realize you can actually do that while facing left. Like, Pizza did that straight into a deboost. That was a really, really neat trick. Like, we really want. That's something that we're gonna practice after this. Facing left and then deboosting directly out of the item. That is definitely a time saver that we have never seen before. Owl also deboosting out of there. Facing left, going left. Yep, so it's not a full door randomizer, but it's really close. Unlikely. That is we hope that each of the runners does have a little piece of paper or a tracker somewhere to track where everything is. Yeah, Pizza is just flying through here. Pizza is ahead of Owl right now. Does not look like they have any bombs yet. Which means that they actually cannot go and check Old Mother Brain or other items. Which just kind of pushes them to BT. Looks like Peebs at BT. Peebs at BT. So it's going to be really, really interesting. We don't think anybody's going to go meme route at this point. Although it is possible. Petiza is going to check. Petiza. That sounds like the way to. That sounds like our best guess. The best guess we're going to make it pronouncing that. Is going to check the 230 item. Vohayo! This run is Smokey validated. That is a really, really, really good pickup for them. Pizza. Okay. Thank you so much for that. Pizza. That is an even better pronunciation. And awesome that name is a pun. Yeah, Pizza is doing absolutely, absolutely amazingly. Owl with a safety save. I wonder if Owl is actually going to go down. So, So Pizza has a safety save, or Owl has a safety save there. Pizza's mechanic. Pizza is like doing better than Owl mechanically, which is amazing. That was just double supers. Yeah, Pizza is playing this really, really, really well. Incredibly strong mechanically. Chexhuman is also doing very well. And Link is often the weakest mechanically, but is still continuing to do these, and that is how you get better. Pizza has headed straight to Meridia. And Owl is gonna check there? That's an interesting check from Owl. Okay, so we need to track this. G4 leads to the Meridia map station. So Owl won't be able to pick up this item. We wonder why Owl is so intent on figuring out what it is. Just more cheeseburgers. Interesting. Interesting. Owl is going to reset without even checking there. Wow! Pizza. Just immediately... Yeah, Pizza is really, really strong mechanically. These mechanics are amazing. That mock ball was spot on. Opts to go for the missiles. We're a bit surprised that Owl didn't. We're a bit surprised that Owl didn't go and check where where meme route led to. Owl is gonna check up here and just find 2 supers. Owl did lay the power bomb a bit higher, which means that Owl gets the frogs killed for free. Is Owl gonna do the moonfall? Yes, Owl is gonna do the moonfall. Does not do the sophomore, but does the moonfall. Pizza with a beautiful moonfall as well. Yeah, Pizza's mechanics are really, really impressing us. And it doesn't look like there's any portals down here. So, spring ball, spring ball, spring ball, spring ball. Both of all of the validation items, and they have X-ray. That is two of the 3. That is 2 of Honk's 3 favorite items. The door connections are randomized per seed. Basically at certain connections. Yeah, G4 will always be a portal. G4 will always be a portal. Let us get you a link. That is where we are tracking it. We hope that link actually goes through. So yeah, there are some portals all over. We don't know. Yeah, we really, really, really wish that we had a world map as part of the tracking, but we don't. So yeah, it looks like Brinstar just happened to be vanilla. Owl has not had a timer since the beginning. So it looks like, yeah, Pizza's just continuing through Big Pink. We'll find out when the... Wow. That is experience. That is experience. Pizza just jumped up and at the bottom of Mission Impossible with Spring Ball. That was really nice. Not mechanically interesting, but It's something that you have to think a lot about, or at least learn. Link going for this beautiful mock ball. This is a really, really pretty mock ball. One of our favorite. Unfortunately, just gives up on it. Arm pumping in frustration. Owl gonna be headed over towards a missile refill? Is that a portal? Oh no, Owl just getting another peep. That makes sense. That is very smart from Owl. Big Pink is the single most power-hungry segment of the game. Definitely the single most power-hungry segment of the game. In Hundo map, you typically get about 20 to 25 power bombs, entirely because of Big Pink. So Big Pink with low power bombs is incredibly taxing in a full randomizer, because you have to make a bunch of decisions about how to use your power bombs, which checks to skip, and so on. Because everything here just eats your power bombs. And Pizza is out of power bombs, so it's just gonna have to continue. Looks like Link has also made his way over to Big Pink. Yeah, all 4 runners are in Big Pink right now. Looks like Chexhuman is farming for some power bombs. Unfortunately, the enemies in the pipes only have a 2% chance of dropping peeps. Okay, so Chexhuman. Oh, there we go. That's a portal. That is a portal. That is a portal to somewhere. Portal to the bottom of Meridia. That is not useful at all. That is not useful at all. So right now, we're still just trying to figure out... They're still just working their way through things, trying to figure out where everything leads, and trying to get to places, and trying to find any useful items. They have an amazing beam, and spring ball, and not much else. Okay, so that is the far side of the moat. That must have been the edge of Big Pink leading there. Or, sorry, the edge of the new bridge. This is a lot to keep in your head, both as a runner and as a commentator. And as a viewer. We really hope that one day we get a layout where we can show all of this on screen. Good luck, runners, indeed. Link heading into this room with 240 health, that's perfectly fine. The big hopper deals 80 damage, which is really dangerous. With Wave Beam, no need to do fancy anything. Link can just go find the Nope Tank, but as you said before, Link's mechanics are weaker than a lot of the other players, which means that Link is gonna have more trouble with hell runs. Wow, Pizza's mechanics there were amazing. The unmorph to go through Gauntlet really quickly. That was really good. So, Pizza never had a chance of getting out there. Pizza did that entirely just for the item check. Owl's gonna be disappointed by there. We hope that we didn't see if Chex saved, but Chex did not have enough power bombs to get out of Gauntlet, so Chex can do the check. But yep, Chex realizes that and turns around. Yeah, could have been. The problem is that Screw Attack and more power bombs are not progression. So like, that would definitely be a nice quality of life upgrade, but it would not be progression. Ooh, and Pizza finding the lava dive. Does anybody know where the lava dive came from? So we get to... Top of the red tower? Top of the red tower to lava dive. Thank you. Top of the red tower to the lava dive. Okay, this tracker is really difficult to use. If you mess it up once, then your tracker's just messed up forever. So we're just gonna commentate without that. That is way too much work to maintain, so... Link finds the top of the lava dive as well. So lava dive was from the oh, yeah, that was the door to the top of the red tower. This is so much information to keep in your head. We would love to see an area rando tourney, just... Would not want to play in it, but would love to watch and commentate it, just because it's so taxing. To have to keep so much information in your head. Owl! Owl with a moonfall there! We'd never seen that moonfall before. So... Yeah. Now we're kind of curious, how complex you could make an SM rando. Like, how complicated can you make it compared to, like, a Zelda 1 rando? Because Zelda 1 randos doing it in your head is ridiculously hard. And there are absolute legends who can do it. Who can do it in their head. Link very cleverly killing the Moz. That is a very nice safety strat. Link gonna be very disappointed, and couldn't get out anyway. Owl checking there as well. It looks like everybody except for Chex is checking that location. No, even if they can't get out. Yeah, so at this point they've all just kind of... Oh! It looks like the path forward is through meme route. The blue left of morph. Left and morph is going to be where the progression is, because that is another door. And it looks like a lot of them are headed that way now. It looks like a lot of them are headed that way now. So, a lot of them did die, so Chexhuman is heading that way. Yeah, it looks like they're all heading that way right now. This is actually really awesome. Despite the differences in mechanical skills, the different routes that they've taken, they're all headed this way at basically the same time. This is an amazing four-way sync. This is a really amazing four-way sync. We are super happy that we are this far into the run and everything is this close together. That makes us really happy. And that takes them to the middle of the red tower. And they are all trying to head up the red tower. Looks like Link still has to go to Billy Mays, but Pizza. Yep, both of them are going up the red tower rather than down. Both of them having trouble, but this is not an easy trick. This is not an easy trick at all. That is a surprisingly tricky trick. 2 more items at Alpha Peeps, 1 more at Beta Peeps. Just supers. Double supers. We expect Pizza to pick both of those up. In a full rando, you can never count and charge. So right there, Link is working on getting out of the invisible bridge room. And there are 2 ways to get out of there. You can either do a crouch jump into a down grab when the water is at its highest point, or do a wall jump when the water is at its lowest point with that high jump. It's really interesting how getting out of there is. And now we see where the next transition takes us. Beta Peeps, and then yep, and now Link's showing the other one. Link's showing the down grab method. So we don't know what the ammo ratio is, but oh, you can go this way as well. That's cool. So there's actually 2 different ways that you can go out of there. There are actually 2 different ways that you can go out of there, out of the top of the red tower. You can either go up. You can either go up, or you can just head right. Did not quite catch where that one led, but Pizza did not like it and is heading this way. So all 4 of them astonishingly close to each other. And all 4 of them decided to go up the red tower. Well, no, Link has not decided yet, but they're all astonishing. It led right to Lava Dive? Okay. Yeah, area randos are a lot of fun. One of the problems that SM randos have in general is that there's just... the map is not very open compared to some other games. So there's not too many... there's really the only decision point is up or down the red tower. End of Ellen sounds more right. Guess we're gonna see really... well, Chex is going up first. End of Upper North Fair, okay. Okay, Owl was springballing through there. Did that springball... we're wondering if that springballing actually saves time. Okay, the other side... okay, it's just the other side of Lava Dive. And Owl gonna be headed straight up now? Owl gonna save before heading up. No, Owl doing something? Owl farming. Not a bad decision at all. Yeah, Pizza has been playing really, really well. Chex is doing a hell run? Chex is doing a hell run. Chex is dead. Doing a hell run is a really, really interesting idea. And it looks like a save at the top of the red tower. Oh, it looks like Owl's trying the same hell run. Let's see if Owl manages to make it. It looks like Owl has a chance at making it. And Owl successfully pulls it off. We have more route divergence. So this is another green gate that's missing. And this should be another portal right here. Owl very smartly saving. Link killed everything here, probably with a power bomb. Very, very smart decision. It's a very, very practical decision to kill those. So where did that one lead? We were looking at links and not that. It is ridiculously hard to keep track of this. Forgotten highway! And Pizza just nopes out of there. So, Owl is heading up towards speed. Owl is dead. Owl might do a frame perfect pause. We missed it, but Owl died without pausing. Owl did not die without pausing. And so, looks like we have two runners. Check's heading into gonna head to speed before Owl. And Pizza is heading straight toward. Pizza is in the wreck ship now. Owl taking a lava bath. And find speed booster. Find speed. That is wonderful. That means that Owl has a chance of living. Owl might be able to survive this. And an E-tank. Wow. Very, very good RNG for Owl. Pizza heading into Fantoon. We aren't sure if bosses are randomized. It's Fantoon, so we're gonna guess not. So here we have 27 minutes in and we have our first boss fight. This is an adventure of a seed. This is a complete adventure of a seed. Oh no! Fast eye close, and Pizza misses. That was a very, very good Doppler. Pizza's mechanics are really good. Not gonna go for the swag air Doppler. Pizza very much so on track for a 3-round. Not picking up the drops. Oh, unfortunately just misses it. Let's see what there is. Let's see what there is at Wave. Varia! There is Varia! That is an amazing find for Owl. That is an amazing find for Owl. So right now, Owl and Chex are probably ahead. Owl and Chex are probably in the lead. That super amazing Varia find. Ooh, even grapple into intended strats to get out. That is awesome. That is really awesome. Owl showing us those amazing intended strats. Owl with more grapple action. Just supers for Pizza there. Very, very nice morph there. Chexhuman not doing the intended strat exit. So Link is heading down the red tower as well. And we're gonna see Link. Oh, oh, wow, wow. That was Plasma and High Jump. Oh, Chex is heading for the T-boost. And it's gonna head for a Springbolt jump now, probably. Yeah, that is a stacked Norfair. So Owl is Charge Beam away from Go mode right now. Owl is charge beam away from go mode. Oh, that was such a nice springball jump. I wonder if Owl practiced that. Or if Owl was just kind of randomly springballing across rooms and hoping for something good. Owl massively, massively in the lead right now. Those finds were huge. This should just be a save room for Link. Let's see what we find at the wreck ship E-Tank. And Owl is gonna get to clear out the business center. Yeah, Owl made a great decision by doing the hell run. Because that hell run unlocks so many items. Owl not even picking up the E-Tank. Decides to get that one though. Link gonna be headed towards the wreck ship. Let's see how Link does with the ocean. Jumping across the ocean is not easy at all. It's just jumping, but it's pretty tight. Owl gonna be headed up the business. No, Owl is gonna be checking the ice item. So let's see if Owl finds. Let's see if Norfair is even more stacked. Stacked fair? Just missiles. So what are we missing? We're missing space jump. We are missing regular bombs. We are missing screw attack, which is just a quality of life item, and gravity and ice, and that's it. Pizza with having to do a new route attic, and doing it quite well. Owl noping out of that. Owl probably not gonna have anything to do with Croc here. Owl even going back to farm a Peeb. Small Tuskegos will give Peebs with almost 100%. Owl being very, very careful with his Peeb count. That level of carefulness is born out of many past failures. And we would expect, is this going to be a door transition? Or is the door transition going to be into Kraid? Let's see where this takes him. Oh, interesting, that just takes them to Vanilla Kraid. We don't know if there actually is a door transition if there is an area transition in here. Oh, those are so good for Owl right now. Those are so good for Owl right now. Link playing it very safe and farming up to full before Fantoon. Ooh, there is charge. There is charge. That is a very good find. And with the beam combination, that Pizza has, with the beam combination that Pizza has, that is go mode for Pizza beam wise. So, what items have we still not seen? Ice, gravity. Ice and gravity are the only well, really, at this point, gravity could be way in Meridia. It is absolutely wonderful commentating a race where there's just four people are just in completely different areas because of how much divergence is possible. Just missiles, fortunately for pizza. Yep. And bombs and bomb screw and space jump are just quality of life items. Gravity is well, gravity is just a quality of life item at this point too. Because Owl, oh no, wait, never mind. They actually can't do Botwin Hallway until they find gravity, or ice. Prom. Chexhuman is taking Kraid to prom. Owl diving out of the antennae fish room. Ooh. Wait, Owl is going left there. Oh, Owl is going to check this item. That's really clever by Owl to, that's really clever by Owl to... Oh no! Owl has bad RNG there. Owl's gonna have to springball jump up. Yep, this is absolutely an area rando, which means it's a complete beautiful mess. Owl very cleverly coming in the top of Meridia. Owl very cleverly coming in the top of Meridia. No way Owl is picking up that. So unfortunately, it looks like Pizza has cleared the entire wreck ship and has only found charge. Which is a nice quality of life item, but in full rando, Owl is getting close to ammo go mode, and will be at ammo go mode before he finds gravity, probably. Owl definitely wants those supers right now. Ooh. Good luck, Owl. Good luck. Good luck. Got him. We're surprised that Owl didn't pick up those supers. We're really surprised that Owl didn't pick up those supers, because supers are the only thing keeping Owl from being in go mode. Owl, it's so nice that Owl can kill those pirates. We don't know where Ice is. We have no idea where Ice is right now. Ice is still completely open and could be anywhere. I said GT missiles. Oh, Ice is marked on Link. Does Link have Ice? No, Link does not have Ice. So while we're at it, all these runners are putting on an amazing show. So make sure you follow these runners, and make sure you follow our amazing tracker, Ghost Wizard, and just every Tracy and everybody else who helps put on these. So small correction for the title. This isn't actually a randomizer league match. We don't think. This is just a weekly race using the randomizer league layout. And here we have our first visit for everybody's favorite 8-eye monster. And Owl is gonna head straight down to Ridley. And by straight down to Ridley, we mean he's gonna go down to GT first. And we had a call for missiles, call for ice at GT missiles. Owl definitely wants those peebs. Although Owl probably wanted those on the way out, because Owl probably wants to reset if there's nothing good here. Just missiles and more cheeseburgers. Yep. So that's why it would have been a little bit better to get those cheeseburgers on the way out, because that would have just saved Owl 7 seconds. Yep, those cheeseburgers definitely would have been nice for Owl. Unfortunately, Owl misses fast pillars. Owl decides to go for it again. That's actually a really good decision, given how limited cheeseburgers are right now. So, Pizza successfully completed their hell run and has successfully gotten Varia. Pizza's mechanics continue to impress us. Doing a bunch of stuff like that grapple. Like, really crisp grapples. Which is something that most people don't practice at all. Pizza's gonna be super happy with this fight. Such a stacked Norfair reserve. Okay, so Owl has to be careful getting out of here. This is a very, very trolly getting out once you have to destroy all the blocks with beads. And Owl falls. That is not easy to get out of, and it's very, very easy to fall there. And blew through the rest of that. Or just spam shot through the rest of it. Owl gonna have to fast pillars again, which is gonna cost health. Oof, all that dodging and still gets hit. So it looks like we are still waiting to find. Oh, ooh, even grabbing an extra peeb. Looks like we are still waiting to find gravity. Owl needs to be really, really careful health-wise. Owl needs to be really careful health-wise. Oh, and lay that peeb a bit too low. Yeah, so Pizza had the nice charge beam for that, which meant that Pizza could just. Wow, that is a spike suit. That is a spike suit. Pizza could just one-shot Phantoon, or sorry, one-shot Croc. Just a missile over there. And Link has found Charge Beam. Link is going to be very happy with that. That is a really interesting way to use a spike suit. Owl taking a death. But the good thing is that Owl did save. Owl did do a bunch of checks, so now Owl does not have to redo any of those checks. And Chex has done Kraid, so... Chex is heading straight to the top of Meridia. Oh, they're not continuing through Meridia because they can't. They can't get through Botwood Hallway yet. But there are lots of slots in Meridia where Charge and Ice could be. Pizza's mechanics are really, really, really good. So, we think it's actually would be a bad idea to go get that Peeb pack again, because you're probably gonna find another Peeb pack along the way. It's not worth it just for CFing. The real reason why you'd want a third cheeseburger pack is that you can is to help with the Metroid rooms. To take all the RNG away from the Metroid rooms. Peach's mechanics are so solid. Peach's mechanics are so solid. So are Owl's. Chex and Lynx are both great runners, but their mechanics just do not stack up to Owl's and Pizza's. Because that is a really hard level to reach. Owl with a beautiful setup that's going to avoid any damage. That's a beautiful setup into the amphitheater. Oh, Pizza's gonna spark left. Pizza is either sparking towards Lower Norfair or away from it. Either way, this is super swag. Either way, this is super swag and amazing. Oh, this is so good from Pizza. Oh, unfortunately runs out of time on that spark and sets it off a bit early. This is not an easy room to navigate at all. Incredibly trolley room. So the trick to navigating up those crumble blocks is that you can actually press jump up to 6 frames before you land. So you actually have quite a bit of time to press the jump button. Owl taking a save before Ridley. This is a wonderful race. This is a really wonderful race. And a pretty trolly seed, forcing you to hell run the back of that. Okay, so what Link is trying to do now, is that even possible to do? Yep, it is a fairly long window. But the trick is that you have to press it before you land. And that's something you just have to be taught. It is possible to spring jump there. Fascinating! We have never seen that before, and we really hope that Link gets it so we get a chance to see it. Because we have just not seen that before. One of them did it earlier. Well, we missed our chance to see that one. Hopefully we get to see this one. Owl microwaving the pirate with an uncharged shot! Wow! Owl, so swag. So swag. And Owl gonna try and blue through that room. Fortunately, it doesn't get it. It's gonna get booped along the way. We fully expect Owl to farm Is Owl gonna farm? Owl is mechanically strong enough to not need to farm here. But it would be risky. We'll see how much health Owl farms. Because Owl is just farming health here. It looks like Owl does want to farm much closer to full. That is a very pragmatic decision. Especially given that Owl has just died a couple times. Okay, it looks like Owl is just farming to half. Let's see how Owl's Ridley is. Owl has all the movement items. The only item that Owl is lacking is gravity. So Owl's just gonna take double damage, and that's it. Like, this is basically just an any percent Ridley fight for Owl, so Owl is well versed in this. Hecking Ridley. Hecking Space Pelican. Owl has Ridley down. Owl the first one to get 2 bosses down. Ooh, Owl does have space jump. We completely missed that. Link headed towards the Spike Room of Death, one-shottable by everything in the room right now. We believe that Link is even one-shottable by the sparks, so Link needs to be super careful at this point. We believe that there's an E-tank here, so Link is going to have an much easier time getting out. Oh, Link not even checking there. Link can't get anywhere in the ocean. Actually, maybe with a Springwall double jump. CF clipping is basically impossible unless you have bombs and gravity. Like, it's possible, but nobody actually goes for it because it's a mess. Like, significantly harder than it is with bombs and gravity. Owl gonna clip through here? Owl successfully not taking any damage. Owl gonna do the speedball through there. Gonna save some cheeseburgers. So we believe that Pizza's the only one with Fantoon dead, so we have 2 players with 2 bosses down, and still no gravity. So there's still no way through Bot Wound Hallway, so whether or not Owl... Actually, we're starting to run out of places where gravity could be. We are really starting to... No, you absolutely can Springball double jump with a high jump. And it looks like you could actually get up there. The only condition for a Springball double jump is that you have to be moving upwards when you do the jump. Gravity has to be in Meridia at this point? Oh, that could be a... No, we don't think a Criteria Peeps has been checked yet. This could be it. Just cheeseburgers. Waterway has not been checked either. Waterway has not been checked, but at this point we're really running out of checks that aren't Meridia. Checks checked Waterway? Okay. Yeah, then it has to be in Meridia then. So a lot of this is going to be up to whether Owl goes to Meridia first, or whether Owl goes to the wreck ship first. So Owl goes to the wreck ship, and Owl is going to be substantially behind. If Owl goes to Meridia first, then Owl is going to be doing perfectly fine. Ooh, and we have our second attempt. Never mind. So Chex is checking Gauntlet now. Gonna be very disappointed with finding nothing here. Beach, Sandpit. Beach and Sandpits. And we don't know if Shacktool is in logic here. Actually, Shacktool can't be in logic. This is parts of oh, Sandpit is not in logic? That's surprising. That's surprising. There are definitely parts of the Sandpit which are fairly easy to get. And you can't, and snow clipping should not be in logic. Gravity has to be in Meridia at this point. This is actually a really, really, really interesting seed. Pizza goes for the blockbuster, but just barely misses it. Yeah, so this is gonna be... Pizza is definitely gonna be the first one into Meridia. Like, nobody else is in a position to do this. Oh! Oh, right, Pizza still has to do LN. Pizza still has to do LN. But we still expect that. We still expect that that Pizza will be the first into Meridia. Owl is either going to be really happy or really annoyed when he finds charge. Ooh. So Chex is going for so this is very mechanically difficult. Let's see if Chex charges left and does the mock ball. Nope. So the backup strat here is you charge a spark roll running left, and then you just mock. Yep, and then you just jump across. Ooh. Yeah, this is the deboost there is not definitely not easy. And unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna miss Chex getting across. That's a super swag backup. Have we seen X-Ray yet? Have we seen X-Ray yet? We do not believe that we've actually seen X-Ray yet. Somebody in chat help us. Have we seen X-Ray yet? Ooh, Chex. At this point, just go. At this point, Chex should just go and wall jump up, and yeah, that's exactly what Chex is doing. Just gonna wall jump up and check the item, and not even bother picking it up if it's not anything, which it isn't. So Ellen versus the wreck ship right now. LN versus the wreck ship. So both of these. So right now, there's for the next 10 minutes, there's not going to be anything new shown to viewers. We're just going to see Owl clearing at the wreck ship, and then Pizza. Let's see if Pizza falls here, because Owl fell here. This is not easy at all. Ooh, that was amazing. But that was amazing by Pizza. If you hold down jump while you're spring ball bouncing, you will not fall down crumble blocks. So Pizza took that very slow, very safe, and it completely paid off. Completely paid off. So Owl will clear this a bit faster because Owl does not have to worry. Owl does not have to worry about. Owl can just easily get sky missiles. Owl will not quite get ammo go mode. Ooh, this might be our first X-ray check. We think of this as our first X-ray check. Chex might be the first one to find gravity. There's like a 20% chance that there's like a 25% chance that it's here, given what people are saying about the logic. Nope. That is definitely a Meridia gravity. That is so trolly. A Meridia gravity with no way to get to Bot Wound. This has not been a gentle seed at all. And there's Space Jump at the Peebs of Shame. Springwall was very early. We don't remember exactly where, but Springball was incredibly early. Vario was at Wave Missiles. Edicune Supers is right for Springball. Vario was at Wave Missiles behind a Hell Run unique to that. Ooh, Owl shooting the second robot from on top of the first. So what exactly is a condition that lets you shoot the second robot from on top of the first? That's something that we're curious about and do not actually know. And here we have Pizza with a Ridley fight. Pizza kojacking a bunch of missiles, but that doesn't matter. So, super missiles are... So it's actually tricky which one is more DPS. While pogoing, max possible DPS, supers are 900 versus 750. Versus 750 for... Versus 750 for charge. But against Ridley, it's tricky. And Ridley is up in the air, because you can't be constantly spamming it. So charge can actually be higher DPS in those situations, just because you can't constantly pump them into Ridley. And you can much more consistently hit Ridley once every 60 frames. Owl gonna be very disappointed with the Rexa B-Tank. So right now, every runner here feels behind. Every runner definitely feels behind. Pizza and Owl feel very behind. And right now they both definitely think that they're way behind. Yep, Speed was at Speed Missiles. Speed was at Speed Missiles. Yep, we definitely remember one in the SM Rat where like we last item gravity and thought that we were basically guaranteed a loss, and then it turned out that our opponent had last item gravity at all. So, but it just doesn't feel good. It never feels good to last item gravity, last item progression. Pizza, be careful. Okay, that's good. That Key Hunter could have easily dived on Pizza. And Link finds Varia. Link finds Varia. Just missiles down here. Oh, Chex is doing this before Ridley, which means that Chex does not have Space Jump for here. Owl has forgotten highwaying it. Forgotten Highway Forward. Very nicely placed E-tank for pizza. So, Owl is heading this way. Does this way take Owl to Meridia? Ah. Okay, so Owl... Does this take Owl to Meridia? Is this gonna be a transition? Okay, so how is Owl gonna get to Meridia? Has anybody found G4 yet? Okay, so Pizza... Wow. Wow, Pizza and Owl are basically synced right now. That is amazing for this far into the run. They are basically synced. And both of them are trying to figure out how to get to Meridia. Owl gonna check X-ray. Gonna be disappointed, but very, very good check to do. This is amazing. We are this far into the run, and they are just a few rooms apart. This is really, really good. We've gotten so lucky with our commentary recently. Just getting to commentate such good races. The area portals weren't too trolly, other than the Hell Run. Ooh, Owl even going for a deboost in there. They are neck and neck. This is wonderful. And now it's a race to see who... Okay. Okay, yeah, Owl is gonna take... This is a race to see who remembers where to go, where Meridia is. That's actually much more gentle than a typical suitless Meridia. A typical suitless Meridia is much harsher. This is basically easy mode Meridia. Where is Owl going? Oh no, Owl didn't do Croc yet. Owl didn't do Croc. And Pizza has done Croc. Owl getting trolled. But Owl getting to show off everybody's favorite 8-eye melty monster. Yes, somebody in chat said that one of the runners had checked waterway. Owl? Owl? Owl. Owl, please. Owl. Owl. Nope, no second spike suit. No second spike suit for us. Unfortunate. So, Chex doing the lower LN escape. Wow, wow, this seed is trolling everybody so thoroughly. Look at this. Everybody's checking everywhere they can except for Meridia. So desperately checking everywhere they can except for Meridia. So how exactly does killing Croc's tongue work? We've seen that as a category. But we don't actually know how that works. Here we have Link checking Croc. In Link's case, it makes a lot of sense to check Croc. Like when you only have 4 E-tanks and you're not and your mechanics are just weaker, and doing a lot of checks everywhere and taking up all the E-tanks you can makes a lot of sense. So, where is Pizza not checked anywhere besides Meridia? Or is Pizza just heading straight to Meridia? Ooh, this is not the Meridia that you want. This is not the Meridia that you want at all. Wait, is this possible? Is it actually possible to get up here? We don't think it is. We don't think that's possible to get up. We think that if you froze a crab, you probably could. But without ice, we don't think it is possible to get up there at all. Right now, this is coming down to knowledge of where things actually are. Which a Pizza and Owl is going to remember where things are? And it's escaped our memory whether Chex has It's escaped our memory whether Chex has done Fantoon. The longer Pizza attempts this for... Wait, no way! No fuck... Sorry. No way. No way, was that a double springball jump? Was that a double springball jump? From Pizza? Was that a... Wow. So that is how you can do that. That is absolutely amazing. That is absolutely amazing. That is incredibly swag. That is frame perfect pause, we believe. That is so swag. We can't believe that anybody would go for that in Pizza going for that in actual race. That is so sick. What is it? Is it actually frame perfect? What is the timing window for the pause unpause? Is it actually frame perfect, or is it just close to frame perfect? Ow, with swag wall jumps. Wait, do you actually need that to get through the door? No. Okay. 1 for 3. 1 for 3. There it is. That is go mode. That is go mode. Let's go. So Owl with a nice advantage, but Pizza's mechanics have been incredibly strong. These boss fights are going to take them no time at all. These are just going to be microwaved. Four hits for Botloon. 8 hits for Dragon, and that's it. Ooh, Pizza falling. One, two, three, four. That's it. Owl hitting Botloon way, a ton of extra times, just as punishment for Botloon's awful hitbox. That was just a super pack. So this is an interesting puzzle. Is it worth Owl to check precious missiles? Is it worth it for Owl to check precious missiles and the item and space jump? It actually might be, because ice would save a significant amount of time. And we think that there's only like 3 checks left. Is that accurate? Are there only 3 checks left? Plasma, and these two? No, never mind. Never mind, there's sand pits. There are sand pits. We have seen sand pits? We have not seen Shack Tool either. Oh, that's right, Owl doesn't check Aqueduct either. No. Owl is not escaping Meridia through the sand pits. Owl is escaping Meridia in whatever way is fastest to G4. There's no way that Owl is doing anything else. Owl's just diving straight to G4. And Pizza is going to be killing Dragon and heading straight to G4. So it looks like Chex is clearing out the wreck ship now. Link is clearing out Norfair. So as these runners head off to G4 and just start finishing off the run, we are going to step out for a little bit and be right back. And we are back and ready to commentate the end of this race. Now it looks like we have a race straight to G4 right now. Who will find the faster path to G4? Where is G4? Have all of these runners actually even seen G4? And it looks like Owl has found G4. Has Pizza seen the portal to G4 yet? Has Pizza seen the portal to G4? So Owl has plenty of peeps. Owl does not need to worry about peeps. No RNG here. And it looks like Chex is clearing out the wreck ship, which means that, and Chex has already killed Croc. So Chex is gonna be going straight to Meridia. Meanwhile, we have Owl playing jump rope with the Metroids. So in the end, it's the knowledge of where G4 is that's gonna win Owl the race. Knowledge of where G4 is going to win Owl the race. Ooh, that was interesting. Owl shot the Metroid rather than running under it. That was really cool. That set the Metroid up directly to grab onto Owl. Let's see where Link wanders off to. So Link has Kraid and Phantoon down. Dragon is going to be Link's last boss. So Link just has to find the path to Ridley next. Link just has to find the path to Ridley next. Yep, so yeah, there are specific portals which are randomized, and Pizza has found G4. Owl with a very substantial lead, and they have identical items, so this is Owl's race to lose. Owl going for the speed Zeb skip. Wonder if Owl's gonna Yep, Owl just going for Zeb skip. Very, very practical decision. With this amount of ammo, it's absolutely what you should be doing. If you miss the speed Zeb skip, not worth it to spend 7 seconds resetting. Owl can miss all the shots that he wants here. So Owl will want to use these supers. Supers are 16% more DPS than a charge shot right here, which isn't very much. But that means that each super is going to save like 10 frames. So that's a couple. That's maybe like 2 or 3 seconds saved, 1 or 2 seconds saved over the course of this. There's no way that Owl has to feel way behind right now. Owl has to feel way, way, way behind after all this. So it looks like there actually has not been any chat this entire run. Pizza using pseudo screw to cancel out iframes to damage himself down as fast as possible. Looks like Link is trying to clear out his... No, Link backdoored LN. Link is backdooring LN rather than going through forward. Yep, and Link does have charge, which means that Link will be perfectly fine through all. Owl with stand up. Stand up is a way to soft lock, and doing stand up is the only way that Owl can lose the race right now. But Owl does not know where everybody is, and Owl has to feel way behind. Owl has to be sitting there, waiting for the dot done at any second. And there is a slow lock that you can get if you have a shot out when the rainbow beam transition happens. But if that happens, Owl just holds item cancel and out is fine. And as long as Owl... This is an Owl victory. This is an Owl victory. So GG to Owl as long... The escape will not give any of these runners any problems. So with the Rinkas, if you kill them when they're not frozen, they respawn much faster than if you kill them when they're frozen. So dealing with the Rinkas is actually quite annoying without ice. Owl! Owl! Owl is going for it. Owl just went for the blue bomber. Owl just completely went for the blue bomber. So, yeah, we are very close to the end. We'll see if Owl saves the animals. And Pizza is also going for stand up. Owl is saving the animals. Owl is saving the animals. Let's go. In an open race, when you're this far away, Owl says that was a fun seed. Let's see if we can get Owl in for an interview. Let's see if we can get Owl in for an interview. It sounds like Owl will be in here in just a second. So, yeah, GG Owl. We're gonna have Owl in for an interview, and Pizza is gonna be finishing very, very soon. And Chexhuman just need. Oh wow, Chexhuman is going here. This seed is trolling everybody. This seed is trolling everyone. Nintendo route. Luckily, there's nothing there after falling. So we missed Link's Ridley fight, but it looks like Link did successfully kill Ridley and is exiting now. So depending on where Link goes next, Link could actually beat Chex. Link could actually beat Chex. Yeah, we never saw Bomb Screw Ice. And so we're gonna be watching the other racers, but we hope. Okay, so Pizza cannot do an interview. But GG to Pizza, who's finished. Owl finished in first place with an official SRL race time of 1 hour 29 minutes and 5 seconds. Pizza has finished in second place with an official SRL race time of 1 hour 31 minutes and 50 seconds. GG. You need the speed gaming link? We will see if we can create that. It does not look like we can actually create that. Let us try something. See if that link works. Awesome. Yep, that is what we just tried. And it looks like that will work. Which is awesome. Hello, Owl, welcome.
Hi.
How did you feel about that seed?
It was fun.
It was fun. So how far behind did you think you were?
Actually, not that. I didn't really feel behind after I felt Torian at Forgotten Highway. Like when I found that all the way over there, I thought I had a huge advantage.
That makes sense. Had you found Torian before G4 before you killed Dragon?
I found the Torian entrance after I finished clearing out Wreck Ship.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was not a gentle seed at all.
Mm-hmm. It was a fun seed. It was a fun seed, but it was also a very silly seed.
Incredibly.
Yeah.
So did you make the playoffs of the Rando League?
I was undefeated.
You're undefeated? Very
Yes.
nice. That is top 16?
Yeah, I'm third.
Awesome. So what was your favorite part about this seed?
I think it's me trying to route out all the things, all of the portals in such a way where I can avoid elevators.
Oh, interesting. You went out of your way to avoid elevators.
Like I noticed there were some spots where, like there was a the two bottom Meridia portals. Like I thought about using them to get to other places if that was needed. Because I think one was in I don't remember where each of them led to, but I remember both of them led to somewhere different.
That makes a lot of sense. We've only ever played one of these, so there's a lot of tech and strategy for this that we just haven't thought about.
Yeah.
And it was super awesome to see you and Pizza be so close. Like, as basically as you were leaving Norfair,
Hmm.
and at below Spazer, both of you were basically synced,
Interesting.
just like a few rooms apart.
Mm-hmm.
And Pizza had more trouble finding getting to G4.
Yeah.
And had more
Like
trouble
if-
getting into Meridia.
Yeah. If G4 was not at that location, then I would have felt behind because that would have been a long check for, I don't know, almost nothing. I would probably found something there, but probably wouldn't be as useful.
Yeah, that makes sense. That is a very out of the way location.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, Croc was a bust.
Unfortunately.
Hmm.
Yeah, we think that we believe that actually everybody did Croc.
Hmm.
We think that everybody checked Croc and found nothing there.
Mm-hmm. I think the only thing in Red Ship was a charge.
Yes, and you found charge right about as you hit MO mode.
Yeah. I should have checked that location before I went to Red Ship. I had space jump. I forgot to do that. Let's save a bit of time.
Would it have? Because you were still hunting gravity at that point.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have gotten those super packs.
Ah, that makes sense.
I was also annoyed by me farming power bombs for a door that was already blue.
Yeah, getting to Big Pink with only 5 peeps, everybody struggled.
Yeah.
And there's just no way not to struggle with that. Area Rando Tourney? Area Rando Tourney would be awesome to commentate.
Yeah. I'm not sure it'll be appropriate for an entire league season, but a tournament would be fun.
Yep, and you can just make your own small tournament. There's a nice little format called Battle Royale. You get like 8 people together. You race once a week, and the slowest person every week is eliminated until there's one left.
Hmm.
Basically, 0 organization needed. So there are definitely possibilities to just make a small tournament on your own.
Yeah.
So, for chat, where was ice, where was bombs, and where was screw attack?
The credits say Ice was at Aqueduct, I think.
Was that where?
Aqueduct.
Aqueduct. Okay.
Can't remember where bombs and screw attack were.
Every location for everything is a trolley location at this point.
Yeah.
There were so few locations that weren't checked. There's Aqueduct, the Sand Pits, Chexhuman, and Plasma.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I even checked Criteria Supers.
And with this seed, gravity is basically guaranteed to be at the very end, because it would have taken a lot to risk going up to the beach early.
Yeah. I thought about doing that, but I thought about it as I was dropping down, so I'm like, oh, can't do that.
And it looks like Link. It looks like Link is in a solid position to beat Chexhuman. They both have just Dragon left, and Link is a few rooms ahead.
Yeah.
So this is going to be an exciting end of the race. Which is
Should be
always nice
interesting.
when the end of a race is super competitive.
Yeah. It looks like Link is not going to beach right now.
Oh. People in chat were saying that the sand pits are not in logic for gravity at all.
I think they're right because I think this is sort of random league logic, and sandpit gravity is not in logic.
That's actually a logic change that we really appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
Because sandpit gravity is not hard; it's just painful in your hand.
Yeah.
Link doesn't realize that he can't get through Botwin Hallway.
Well, he's gonna try.
Like that would take an absolutely legendary CF clip to pull that off.
I wouldn't be surprised if he actually tried that.
That would be impressive.
Yeah. I said tried, not actually get.
Going for that would be incredibly impressive.
Yeah. So,
did you hear about Pizza's absolute magic?
No.
Guess how Pizza entered Meridia at the end?
I don't know.
Next to the Meridia map station. Spring ball double jump.
Ah. Oh, that's.
There aren't any words for that.
Yeah. Oh, that's silly.
Like that was just, and they pulled it off, which was the most amazing part.
Yeah.
Because that is not easy at all to pull off.
Yeah. So I'm going to rewatch this race. I'm going to watch the restream of this race, see how everyone reacted to everything.
Yeah, this was an interesting seed. And you got the pleasure of running it.
Yeah. Like I said, I had fun, and
yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Chexhuman's gonna beat Link because Link is checking the sandpits before the beach.
Yeah.
But that was amazingly close to two races of the 4. Oh, Chex is actually gonna get ice. Oh no, Link is trying to get to Shack 12.
Oh no. I don't think he can do this without ice.
Yeah, we don't think so either. Like,
Right. I don't
we
even
aren't sure
think
that can Task do that without ice?
I don't know. Task could probably wall jump.
Under the sand fall?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not Taster.
You're not a Tasser and you're not ED, so it's very difficult to figure this out.
Yes.
One day people will just consume ED's mind and have all the Super Metroid knowledge.
Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Okay, have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you for the amazing race.
You too, and thank you.
Okay, so here we have Chex and Link finishing it off. Hopefully Link will check. Hopefully Link will get to the beach soon. Hopefully Link will get to the beach soon. Nature was a really good hack. Nature was a really good hack, like nice and small and good. Oof, Check's missing the X-ray. Oh, Chex is going for fried shrimp over microwaved. Our favorite part of nature was definitely back breaking into Meridia with the gate glitch. Meridia was a lot more fun backwards than it would have been forwards. So Chex is just headed straight to G4 now. And Link is checking the sand pit, unfortunately. Which people are saying is not in logic, so this is really unfortunate for Link. And let's see which path Chex takes to Meridia, or to G4. So Chex is going through Cack Alley. We aren't sure if anybody other than Owl found G4. Ascent is a hack that we're definitely interested in, because it looks like a beautiful technical masterpiece. Oh, and is Link? It looks like Link might be headed towards the sand pit now. And it looks like Chex is headed the right direction. Yep. So Link having a lot of problems with this. That's nothing in Super Metroid easy, but everything suitless is significantly harder than with a suit. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Did Link get it? Link got it! Link got it! Success. And now Link is probably gonna go straight down. Yep. and then head off to over to the beach. So, does Link know to crouch jump down grab there? Yep, there's a crouch jump down grab. Slightly off, but it's the right idea. And there it is. Link is going to be very happy or very sad when he gets up there. That looks like you can crouch jump down grab that as well, or you can just wall jump. The beautiful thing about being in a one-tile gap like that is you can just mash jump repeatedly to repeatedly wall jump. And there we have Chex heading straight for G4. And Link heading straight for gravity. And there is gravity for our last runner. Final go mode. And gravity actually was required for go mode because of Botwin Hallway. So, we have Chex in the baby room. Link headed straight towards Dragon. Chex is going to be the only one to find ice. Luckily, Link does have 15 peeps, so does not have to worry about the Metroid RNG at all. And this is going to be a super simple microwave. 6 shots to a dead shrimp, and that'll be that. And while you're microwaving Dragon, you can crouch, and Dragon will force you into a standing position when Dragon dies, which means you can use that to know when you've actually killed Dragon. And there we go. Link has killed Dragon. G4, the G4 down. All the G4 down for. All of the G4 down for. All of our runners. Chex has ice, which will make this fight much easier. So it looks like we are going to be wrapping up as soon as Chex finishes. And yeah, it looks like unfortunately we're not going to be able to see Link finish, but hopefully we can see Link get into Torian. Because that's going to be the key thing that Link will have to figure out. How to get into Torian. And after that it's just pure mechanics. Pure mechanics the rest of the way. And Chex is not going to go for stand-up. That is a very practical decision. Stand-up is tricky and risky, and kind of a mess to do. Zip, so we are very, very close to the end here. We are very, very close to the end here. And Link is pausing for a bit. Link must have been thinking about where to go. We just checked the chat to see if Link had decided to take a break. Oof, it looks... This isn't the right way, is it? Link is having some trouble now. Link has to find G4. Yep, so Chex is just about done. The escape is not going to give any of these runners any amount of trouble. And we are so close to all of these runners being done. An amazing, amazing race from all of them. And so wonderfully close to them all being done. And Chex has finished in 3rd place with an official SRL race time of 2 hours and 40 seconds. Just almost made the sub 2. GG, we'll see if Chex wants to get in for an interview. Escape portal randomized, it's wonderful. There is a rando where that is... Looks like we will get Chex in here for an interview. So GG, and let's see how long it takes for Link to find his way to G4. We know that I was on the end of the Forgotten Highway. We're not quite as familiar with how to get there. Link opting to farm up a little bit. Oh, yes, and Link... Okay, so it looks like the Forgotten Highway just links there as is. So, yep, Link is directly on the way to G4. Ooh. Yeah, this room is not one that most people know how to get through. I have no memory of this place. That is exactly right. That is a very, very tricky room to get through every time. And Link is gonna just cleanly get through Torian. So in this race right now, we have Link and Alfonso left. Alfonso a newer runner, but a huge amount of persistence finishing this off. Dear Force. Okay, it looks like we're about to have Chex in for an interview. And here we have Chex. GG. How are you
GG.
feeling after that?
Good. It was a fun seed.
This is a really interesting seed.
Yeah.
We're glad we were commentating and not playing.
Right. Well, I enjoyed these.
So how did you feel about how you played?
I need to learn Meridian navigation a bit better. But I feel all right. It was pretty funny to kind of figure out where gravity was for an hour plus.
Yeah, we think everybody basically checked everything outside of Meridia before that.
Yeah.
And it would have been really interesting to see how it would have played out if somebody had gone there first.
Right. I figured it could be like in an easy spot in Meridia, so I checked Mama Turtle and Crab Supers, but no such luck.
So did everybody else.
Yeah.
And it was in exactly the place that you were not expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really, really neat seed. It showed off exactly what area randos could do to you.
Right.
What was your favorite part of the seed?
I don't know. Between gravity and well, gravity was frustrating enough, but Varia was kind of cool. It was pretty thankfully my second Hell Run location, so that was nice.
Yeah, that was actually a really, really neat location behind a hell run that's unique.
Right.
That's unique to that.
From an entrance, that's different than usual.
Yep, in a hell run that you'll never see outside of this. Yeah, we're super happy that we got to commentate this. This is a really, really neat seed.
And how did it go for the rest of the runners?
Basically, identically for everybody. Everybody full cleared everything except for Meridia.
Yeah.
Before getting gravity. So you and Link were basically synced, but Link decided to check the sand pits before the beach. So
Oh no. Okay.
yeah,
See,
otherwise it would have been a
I-
really, really, really close race.
Right. I kept wanting to check the sand pits, but it just wasn't the right order. It seemed.
Yeah, so
Wow.
people in chat were saying that sand pits were actually not in logic here.
Why is that? That's a league logic, isn't it?
We have absolutely no idea. We're just repeating what chat said.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard that before, so no surprise. But I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so GG. And with Link making his way to the very end, that's just about the end. So GG to everybody. That was an awesome seed. Let's see if Link saves the animals here. And we have an animal save. We have 2 out of 4 animal saves.
It's in a split, so good to see.
Do we get the swag spark out? And it looks like we do not have time for an interview with Link, fortunately. but because we have a Mario Run race coming out directly after this. But GG to Link for finishing.
GG's.
GG's to everybody. This was a wonderful race. So with that, Link has finished in 4th place with an official SRL race time of 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 20 seconds. GG. Any last words before we head out?
No, thanks. Thank you for commentating.
Yeah, thank you for the amazing run. And make sure you follow all these runners and our tracker Ghost Wizard. And we will see you all next mission.